What's your opinion on the rap scene right now in Oklahoma? Do you feel like it's going in the right direction?
Yeah, man, it's a lot of dope artists in Oklahoma. I feel like we get kind of like overlooked, but you got to realize like man, whenever going like even coming here to Texas, Dallas, like you got to drive to some part of Oklahoma or something. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's a lot of dope artists though that's out there, man, for real from Oklahoma. I mean, you got Phil, you got 200. You got Shardys, a lot of folks, man. People that we represent, man. It's a lot.
For sure. All right. Now let's get to 1921.
Yeah.
So what exactly is 1921?
Man, for those who don't know, man, we had a race ride back then. It was a massacre. More so, I say, man, we got bombed. All over some. Shoot, he say, she say, a person touched somebody. You know what I'm saying? And my way of promoting 1921 is just like the culture change. It stand for, to me, it stand for black businesses. They on Greenwood at that. That's what got bombed, and it was a lot of black owned businesses. It had to do with a black and a white person. You know what I'm saying? So that was the pretty much the whole scenario of it, man. But just with what my take on it and how I push it is just by the culture, like just the new, you could say the push of it. Like we understand what happened, but we steady moving though. Like we make merch out of it, and when I say make merch, I say like we tell a story, our story though. So and that's just to give homage to people that was in grandkids and all that a part of 1921. So yeah.
Let me ask you this: do they teach that like up there in the schools and stuff, like about the ride and stuff?
To be honest, man, nah, they don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got some who will, kind of talk about it, but I feel like not all schools. All schools should talk about it, and
really should.
they really, you know what I'm saying, giving their history about it.
Yeah, exactly. So is it a label or is it a management company or is it both? Like what's your...
So 1921 Music Group, that's the label.
Okay.
That's the label.
Okay.
We got a management side, which is DW Management. But yeah, 1921 Music Group it's a label. It's a label.
Okay, it's a label.
Yeah. Or like with me, from my aspect, like I have an artist that I do have signed to my label, and then I got artists who I work with that's under the management, just strictly management. Because I know, like I said, man, we're here to really do the groundwork and with breaking artists and artist development. So if I can get them a deal, you know what I'm saying, that's the plan for me.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what artists do you have signed right now?
Man, right now I got 200, and I got Phil Sosa and Mike the Don and Shardy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bet. All right. Which one of those did you have first?
I had my first artist, man, I had his name it was Gang51e. That was my first artist that I had. He's doing his thing with Atlantic Records, and he's doing his thing, and he's opening up ways for us still showing that it is talent here. But now I got Phil and 200.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. All right, bet. All right, now you mentioned June, which, like you said, he's probably the biggest artist out of that city. I mean, that I know of, like on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
So kind of talk about how y'all first linked up.
Man, shoot, man. One day, my cousin Morris, man, he hit me like, hey, man, my partner doing music. I know you trying to get back into it, but I know you just want to be more like behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, man. Until at the same time, I was talking to him and Phil Sosa, and he just told me, man, like his vision, what they was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, bet, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. If he with it, man, let's get to work. And man, that's how it kind of started. And this is all going around too, like around, like I said, COVID time. So like we just hit the ground running, like really like road running, and pressing the line, pulling up on DJs and getting stuff spent. And then next thing I know, man, just folks started hitting us on IG, and it just started going crazy.
And this was all like around COVID.
Yeah, COVID time. It was like 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2020.
So wasn't that long ago.
Man, it was.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's still fresh. It's still fresh for a lot of folks too, just to see what we, even what they got going on, and still what we got going on. Like just showing that, he doing his thing, man, and we steady gonna push. We steady gonna push, our mission, and keep, showing that we can, we can break artists.
I got you. All right. Now, what exactly like worked for him? Like what type of technique as far as like promotion or marketing, or like what made him?
It was just man his sound, man. Like he sound real different. And like he mixed and mastered his own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Really? Like so he knew how he wanted stuff to sound, and he just shoot we were just hitting man blogs and people doing like reviews and stuff. Like we were just doing that, and like I said, man, just hitting the road, like pressing up a little pack and just going to like just getting on the road, man. And then to be honest, that was like my first time even really like kind of just knowing about like BPMs, like knowing like cause certain clubs they go off of, or certain DJs they go off of BPMs, like what I'm saying, like so that's just something right there. Like if you send your stuff to a DJ and like just take all the advice, and that's how we heard how to push. I mean, we was hitting strip clubs, everything, and it just went crazy, man. Like shit was cool. Yeah, he just had like he got music that's gonna make a girl shake her ass. Like what I'm saying. Like I said, man, I could listen to that Bossy Body just the way how that beat ride. Like that's just something that it's gonna definitely go crazy. And granted, like I said, his new stuff too. Like what I'm saying. But people like that old June.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So now you said eventually he signed with Atlanta.
Yeah.
So kind of talk about how that transpired. Like, was it like a big deal, or how did that?
Nah, yeah, what I'm saying. It was granted, like that's a win. You know what I'm saying, for him. So, like I said, yeah, it did right for him to do what he got to do to help his family and what he need to, focus on. But it definitely, it put him in a good position, man. Like I said, he got to tour with Kevin Gates, and build up more of an audience and a fan base for himself. So. Yeah, it worked out for him, man.
Okay. All right. How much money do you think it takes to break a record?
Shoot, the last budget that we really worked with, man, that we saw do something was like little, like 22, 23.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's marketing is the biggest thing. Mm-hmm. Marketing is the biggest thing. You factor in the road running, factor in stuff. Granted, if you're gonna go to a major studio and do all that, granted the price gonna be out of there. But if you really work with what you're working with, like build relationships though too, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it can work. I feel like if anybody, got a plan or a goal, got something written down, and you really get your team in order, and we like, yo, we gonna do this, it can go, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be consistent with it. That's the main thing. Be consistent. It can't be like a drop off. You gotta keep going.
Keep going. I posted something else a while ago that because of course in my blog I post a lot of artists, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes I post an artist and it'll go viral. Like it get thousands of shares, thousands of comments, like that particular song, and then after that they don't post the song.
Yeah, like you gotta keep it going. Like that's like the momentum is hot right there. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of you're drawing a lot of traffic to that. So you gotta. It's time to start going live a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? It's time to start showing yourself a little bit more.
But for some reason they
don't do it, and then they get mad at you. Like it's okay to push a record for 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
it really is. Like it's okay because like in the mix maybe have 2 videos, 3 videos, but already have those videos done, and we're okay. Once you're coming up on your 3-month promo for this record, drop the follow-up single. You know what I'm saying, and start letting that build. And before you know it, man, like I said, you just need like 5-6 songs. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why you need to. This is me. This is my opinion. I don't see why you need to spend a lot of time on music videos and stuff like that when like you can really just get like 2 or 3 videos. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then have a nice solid record. Get some good marketing promo going, and then you can make that stuff shake.
Yeah,
you can
for sure. Now, when it comes to an artist dropping a project, what's your opinion on the proper like rollout, like from start to finish? Like what would be the first step? You know what I'm saying? Of course, the first step would be making the music. Yeah. But as far as dropping it, like, what type of schedule do you think that they should go on?
Man, shit, man. Your first through 5 days, man, you need to be really gearing up, man. Like, getting your fans in order. Getting stuff to turn into clickbait. Like, you got to start getting your fans in like engaging with you. You know what I'm saying? Letting them know what's coming. Type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that you got your right cover arts, you got your photo shoots, like already having that stuff done, you know what I'm saying? When you booking your photo shoots, man, come with come with three or four outfits. Like really do it. Go ahead and get all your marketing stuff out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the part of with having a team. You know what I'm saying? Having a management team or a label, whoever you're working with. You know, if you got an entourage or your clique, you need to start having them start taking it serious, because like if you like the point guard of your team and they all believing in you, I feel like you can give them a role. And they're gonna respect what you're saying, because they're like, man, you coming to me like this, it's showing that you serious. So I need to go ahead and let me start walking around with the camera. You know what I'm saying? Let me start learning how to edit something on the back end to be able to keeping content for you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Like I said, man, I'm big on team, man. Like, you know, I'm very big on that. Like, you know, we're not gonna just be having the people like and I tell my artists that now. Like from at first, just kind of letting that stuff go on. Now I really be like, hey man, you gotta make sure you got such and such that's doing this now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more just like I'm riding with you and I'm here. You know, like nah, let's go into some groundwork. You know. It's our artist 200. He just dropped a single called "Do You Love Me." We already got the remix, man, with Gatton. He's from Atlanta. We met him at South by Southwest, and shout out to the Flippy NT on that, man. You know, it was a real genuine situation how we made that happen, man. Both artists came together and linked in. But yeah, 200 got a record right now called "Do You Love Me" that's doing numbers. Phil Sosa got a record right now. If Rap Don't Work, that's right there. That's picking up. That's a town hit right now. So that's really like picking up.